Okay, here we are with Marin today. And Marin, how long have you been at MadLab?
Almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years. And what were you looking for when you found MadLab?
Well, I had just had my third child, and I was looking to get back in shape, mostly for work, because it's important to me to be fit for my job.
Yeah. What do you do for your job?
I'm a teacher. Half of that is phys ed.
Yeah. And how old was your third baby when you started?
Around 2 months.
Yeah, so she was brand new.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then you found us. What was that first little, I don't know, was it a couple of months for you? How was that?
The first few months here?
Yeah.
Well, through the PTs, that was interesting. So a lot of my original PTs were Wednesday nights. So I would come in and I'd see the DP people, and I didn't realize at first that they were a different group of people. So the first time I saw them, I was like, what the hell have I gotten myself into? But then I started seeing them doing some really neat things, which have been things that now I kind of strive to actually do as well.
That's really cool. So sort of going on a different tangent, so you've been here for 2 years now and you joined DP.
Yeah.
How long ago did you join DP?
In January.
In January. And then
Yeah.
how's that been for you?
It's been great. Overall, I've really liked it. I'm I'm new there, so I'm one of the weaker people, but I like it. I like the group of people. It's nice having a consistent coach for the 3 classes every week, and that's been really great.
Have you noticed any changes since January, significantly maybe from doing that programming?
Strength-wise, yes. So there's more focus on strength there than the cardio part in the class, and I've definitely noticed, particularly upper body strength.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so even still thinking 2 years ago, you first came in, you just had a baby, and now, what's changed for you along the way?
I wasn't working for the first year I was here, so I was able to bounce around between all the different classes. So I wasn't really consistent anywhere, but I met a lot of people sort of across all the classes, which was really nice. And the focus wasn't as much on me in the first year. I was here, but I was bringing all my kids with me, so it was a balance of looking after them, having the coaches help me with them, and doing the workout. But now, since I've been back at work, I'm back in the 6 a.m. classes, so it's really just about me in the mornings, and I can focus on that. So it's been a shift in, sort of the family thing to just being about me. So
that's really neat. Your kids are probably 3 of the funniest kids I've ever met. They're just awesome, and I love to see every now and then you post these videos of them doing circuits around your house or out running. How do you think sort of being here and being in this space has maybe given them excitement about fitness or MadLab or whatever it is?
It's had a huge impact on them, even on Landon, who doesn't really participate when he comes. He picks things up and watches, and he's into it as well. But just in our everyday conversations, Aria's at Phoenix Gym as well, so she's got her own gym. She's got this gym. She loves it. She tries out all kinds of things. She wants to do handstands. She's always asking me, how do I do the things that you're doing at the gym, which is really cool. It's just sort of become part of their life, and they know when they're here they have to behave, but they have time where they can participate, and so that's been really good. It's actually been with everything for them. Even this morning, Landon, my Landon, little Landon, was asking if I could be his PE teacher at school. And I was like, well, I'm a high school teacher. It might not be that cool for me to be your teacher in, 10 years. And he's like, no, but you're so good at gym stuff. So he knows and he sees it, and it's really had a big impact on all of their lives.
That's so cool. And then I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, and then your husband finally came in the last wee bit, right?
Yes, he has started, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So during the past 2 years, do you think your friends, your family have noticed a difference in you?
I'm sure they have. It's probably, it was kind of an extreme. I had 4.5 years of basically being pregnant and newborns to getting probably into the best shape that I've been in. I don't know what my entire life, but definitely in my adult life. Yes, there's probably a significant difference. I mean, I get comments that I look good all the time, that I look healthy, and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
So, why do you stick around?
There are so many different challenges here. I mean, my original plan was actually just to commit to a year while I was on mat leave and then just work out at my gym, because we have a gym at work that I can use all the time. But there are so many different things here that you can focus on and work on, and that's not something you can really do on your own. And with the coaching, obviously, that's a piece that's missing when you're just at a community center or doing something on your own. So that's been really good, and also the people. So the community here has been a big reason to stay.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
I want to come back around to your piece about, like, now it's about me, now it's about you. How empowering is that, and what do you get from being here every day that you're here and it's just about Marin?
I mean, when you have 3 kids, a full-time job, a partner that you try to see occasionally, having that hour is a huge deal. I can just come in here, I don't have to think about anything else, and I can just focus on whatever I'm doing, no matter what it is, and it's awesome, it's great. It's
really cool.
A good piece to have in my life.
Yeah, and that's really special, I think, too. So last 2 questions. Do you have a favorite memory or any final words, or both?
I have a few favorite memories probably, but one of the main ones is the first time I climbed a rope. I had all my kids here, and Lana and Aria were sitting on one of the benches right by it, and they actually cheered me on the whole time that I went up, so that was really cool. Yeah, that's probably the best one that I have. Yeah.
What about, I just suddenly thought, you did Festivus a couple of times.
I did the first year. I didn't do it this year.
And then you did the MadLab tournament as well.
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, the first Festivus, or the one that I did, that was sort of when I had decided to stick around for the second year, and it was a challenge for me to see how I was going to balance MadLab work and kids. So it was sort of that motivation piece to keep me coming at 6 a.m. because I wasn't sure that I'd make it. So that was sort of a big deal, because I managed to do all right in it and keep it up with work. So that was really good. MadLab was great too. I had a fun time. That was I had fun doing it.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, any final words?
The other thing is sort of the transition between what you pick up at MadLab and how that applies to your real life, and the things you can use here outside of the gym. And I can't tell you how many times all the coaches in the last year particularly have just told me to slow down everything. Every single thing I do, every single coach, it's like, slow down, like take a break, or that kind of thing. And just realizing that that's not just in the gym, but probably could apply elsewhere too. So there's lots of things that carry over.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, lady.
Yeah.